There we go. And that's what I've been doing. Horde of the Vampire... Oh, yeah, I already got that. So I'm still trying to figure out what to do. Sorry, I tend to babble. Alright, so he's leveled up. He is level 3. I will give you some tips. Some of my general tips for any strategy game. Be warned, I tend to be a turtler. So I tend to play defensively, which can backfire horribly. Economy is usually king. So try to get that economy up first. Usually by turn 5, you want to be starting your second army. Eastern. Yeah. I am on Eastern time. So, yeah, I am 8 hours behind you, I believe, if I do the math right. Where was I going? Some general tips. Try to get a second army up by turn 5. At least in the early game, I have found that, like, if your income starts creeping up above 2K, start recruiting another army. Try to get as much territory as you can. With the Lizardmen, take out the Skeggy. Take out... I did the Skeggy. Then I did the humans here. Then I did a peace treaty. And I immediately moved to the north. And just capped off this area. Signed a peace treaty with the Dark Elves. And they've been quiet-ish ever since. How is my... Yeah, okay, corruption's going down. That's fine. And then I just started moving south. And that's what I've been generally doing. I have a lot of money right now because I thought I was safe with 4 armies. Apparently not. So I'm going to try to climb up to 6. I've also got a Lord. My Explorosaurus doing exactly what he says. He just goes around exploring and nothing else. I also personally have not found much use for the chieftains. So I have a chieftain running around exploring the High Elves. And that's all he's doing. He's not causing any trouble. He's just exploring. And I'll probably do that. I'll have him move into the Dark Elf territory and this African southern continent over here at some point. But I don't know if I want to head over there at all. And that's it. Like I said, if you watched the first video, I'm used to playing Dwarves in Empire. So strong front line, decent cavalry, lots of artillery and range. The Lizardmen are a slightly different animal. Building there. Building there. Get those skinks up and running. I'm debating if I want to take the Isle of the Crimson Skull and the Blood Hall. Yay, territory is good, but apparently it is not suited for my race. So there is that. You take massive penalties if you colonize areas not in your race. Racial preference, I should say. So that is something to think of. What am I waiting for? Oh, he leveled up. That's the other thing. Again, this is just my preference. For the leaders, all the leaders, heroes, and lords. For lords, I have found their skill tree, the Old Blood Sauruses, Root Marcher, and then everything else yellow and red. If you feel you really need to, Iron, Discipline, and Fervent aren't too bad. But the issue is, once you get enough buildings anyways, these all start ticking. Look, I got plenty plus 24 order in this province. I get 2 from my alignment. but just on sheer buildings alone, I'm getting plus 24 order. It may take a while to get there, so by all means, build, what is it called? And you need a Grand Plaza for tech. So have that in one section. But, you know, once you get high enough, it's the order buildings really aren't needed. So that is something to consider. He's still got to move. Is there anything I want to... I don't have any pterodons. I have yet to build anything with these. I'm just gonna skip that one and wait, and that'll be the end of the turn. I'm waiting until this commune is built. So I can knock off an achievement. What's the name of the achievement? I have the achievements. Here we go. I can knock off... where is it? Here it. Look out below. Recruit a pterodon rider with fire leech bolus. So I can knock off that achievement. And I haven't used any flying units yet. So I'm kind of curious as what it's like to use a flying unit. I really haven't had a lot of experience with that. So there is that. Alright, I will... This is the tech tree. That's the other thing. You get a lot of order. And there's another one. Where is it? Yeah, you get a lot of minus order and minus taint just through the tech tree. So I'm finding it interesting compared to Total War 1. The Dark Elf intervention finally get destroyed. Alright, we still got a fast forward. Also, if you're playing, keep an eye on that fast forward button. Every time I go in and out of combat, there's a 50-50 chance it's been clicked off. And I still haven't figured out why. Yeah. It's like, obviously when you restart, you know, you come back from not playing for a day, it's off. Fine, whatever. But it seems, to me, it seems to be every time you go in and out of the tactical battles, I get the feeling there is an overlap between that fast forward button and one of the camera controls. So my intervention's still running around causing merry havoc. And you'll go into the fight, and you'll come out, and it'll be off. They have one turn to get 2 towns. Not impossible. So we will hope they fail. And we're going to have our little exploratory... What is that? Oh, that is pretty. God, these maps are gorgeous. Oh, also, the only Total War games I have ever played are Total War Warhammer and Total War Warhammer 2. These maps are just gorgeous. Alright, he explored. We've got a unit of spears. Oh. And probably the best in every, I suggest in every army, get a Sword Scar veteran and max out this training as fast as you can. Because if you max it out every turn, every unit in the army gets, I want to say, something like 75 experience a turn. Which doesn't sound like much, but it adds up quickly as long as the army stays alive. So he's got thick stand. Alright, so we're going to give him Wound Maker. And he's got 20 units. We're going to start moving him back further south. So we're going to stick him in march mode. And he's going to head down here so we can start taking over the southern continent again. Here we go. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so here's... This is my experimental army. He needs a lot of things. But I want him to have... Alright, so do I want Horned One? Alright, so hold on. So there's Cold One Riders. And the difference between Cold One Riders and Cold One Spear Riders is just melee attack and weapon strength. But the Spear Cavalry don't get really any bonuses? Nothing like... Alright. You'd think they'd give the... Oh, here we go. So they're armored and shielded. So these guys are anti-large. Alright, so here's what I'm thinking. In this experimental army, we will have 2 Spear Riders, 4 Horned Ones, because the Horned Ones are better in every way versus the Cold One Riders. So that gives us 6 range, 6 melee, 6 cavalry, and I'm thinking flyers. Just because... Oh, that's interesting. They have more ammo and range. So 2 of these and 4 of these. So that gives us 18. Yeah, so we'll do that. So we will get the Spear Cavalry. And 2 of these. And we'll start building up that army. Oh, and our skink leveled up. And he gets... I have found Wind Blast to be immensely useful. So we're going to give him that. What am I building here? Right, I want to build the Riders and the Pteranodons here. The Mirror Pool and Chotek's Causeway, I'm waiting for that to upgrade. What did I want to build here? We have the Sacrificial Altar. We have that going up. Alright, I have nowhere to make skinks. I forget if some buildings give you garrison. So, this does not give you a garrison. I may or may not trade out the money for a skink garrison. I may trade out that money. I haven't decided yet. Alright, and Chotek's Causeway, that's building up. Maku Peaks. We will build up a... what's my corruption like? It's on the way down. For 2,400, we will build that. Swamp Town, we're good. The Sentinel, here we go. We need that to climb up. This is an 8 slot. But there are a lot of settlements. Okay. So... I'm not really fighting here yet. I will build another... an income from all buildings +5. So I'll build another one of these here. And what do we got in the Wellspring of Eternity? Money up. Yeah, okay. And skinks up. Oh, and we're on to turn 100. So I think we're doing good. Yeah, let's see what happens when they fail. Okay, 5 hours behind them. 5 hours behind Europe, England. That area. Sorry, not 8. I'm horrible with math. Alright. Oh, puppets of chaos have been destroyed. So I'm wondering if we get a global thing. High elves have failed. And I'm also curious as to what happened if you fail. Do you lose everything up to there? Do you just have to restart the ritual? Do they go back an entire tier? It'll be interesting. Puppets of Chaos were destroyed. So they did not get their ritual. So what happened? Hey! Leave my poor skink alone. He's just exploring. Oh dear. The Wandering Dead have been invited by our enemies Lothern to fight against us. The traitorous dogs will pay. I actually haven't fought any undead. Skeggy. Negative growth. Oh, that sucks. Alright, and I guess that's it. So they just stay there? Alright, well. Get that income rolling still. That may change. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can recruit more cavalry. I like the cavalry. So that leaves me 2 slots. Okay, hold on. I want to check something. He is Venerate, so it's just Temple Guard units. Yeah. If you're starting as Mazdamundi, his upkeep for Temple Guards are halved. So his Temple Guard upkeep for him is only 81 gold versus 160 for regular Saurus units. So go to Temple Guard as quick as you can for Mazdamundi. They're just so useful. They're armored and shielded, they're armor piercing, and they're great against large foes. So I was looking at units to recruit. Oh, and I'm maxed out? Yeah, because I'm waiting on a turn for... Alright. Alright, someone leveled up. Wind Blast. That's a 38-second cooldown. That's the 42-second cooldown. Still haven't run into any flying units, but just in case, might as well get that now. Who's left? Alright, this is a fighter. Oh, we're going to give him a cold one to ride. Just leave him alone. He's just exploring. He wants to see the world. He has wanderlust. Ooh, pretty rainbow. It happens. So he's just going to keep going that way. And now for research. Oh, and we're going to check diplomacy real quick. Oh, no, wait. Alright, this is a Saurus Old Blood. So this is a Lord. So we're going to give him... Proud warrior. Alright. And then I want to... Alright. And then diplomacy. And we will... check. Yeah, that's what I figured. Alright, back out of them. How about these guys? Nope. And who else? Itza. Nope. Alright, and finally that leaves the Southern Sentinels. Alright. It was worth a shot. Alright. Alright, so this is it for this episode. I'm going to stop recording.